Let's turn myself into Drop Dead Fred. Let's turn myself into Drop Dead Fred. From Drop Dead Fred. So what I started with, because obviously we have to make our head big. That's the scene that I'm going to try to recreate, is when he gets his head stuck in the refrigerator. And he is then, his head is like completely flat and looks like a football. He looks like, what's his name from Family Guy. So I figured I should have some sort of backing, so I used some cardboard to kind of cut the shape out that I needed. And what we're going to do from here, I think I'm going to use Model Magic to then create his face and ears. Things first, let's body paint, because once I get this on my face, I'm not going to be able to do much. I'm going to have a limited range of motion. So let's start with the Mayron Paradise Paint Palette, and I'm going to do it. His outfit is like a green blazer with a yellow shirt under it. Let's do that. And so I'm going to go ahead and start by using just some white water-based paint and marking out where I want to go and what I want to do. So I'm trying to mix green, yellow, and like white to come as close as possible to his suit color, but I just don't have the tones for it. So we're just gonna try. It's just gonna be as good as close and as good as I can get it, you know? People always ask me how I get this off, how I get this paint off my body. And if it is not good for me, it is considered to be non-toxic, number one. Now, whether or not that's true, we don't know. I might see a commercial in like 20 years, you know? But until then, we're just chilling. We're just gonna keep on keeping on, you know? And then I get it off with, first thing I do is take wipes. And then I take a shower. Yeah. And people will say, why don't you just get in the shower right away? Because it will come off, but it will also leave like residual on your shower walls. So, you know, I just like to get as much off as possible, you know, with the little wipes that are really good for the environment and my skin. Please don't come for me. Another question I get asked is, what kind of music do you listen to when you do these looks? We need to glue down our eyebrows to protect them. This is just to protect against the latex that we will be using to attach all of the pieces. Secure, we're going to take some liquid latex. I like to use Mayron. I think it's the best brand of latex out there. That's just my opinion. It's nice and thick. And we're going to put this all over. By the way, I did put a barrier down before I did this. I use a lot of moisturizer and some setting spray. They actually make barrier creams out there. So obviously do your own research on what you want to use. But this is what I like to do. Moisturizer, I feel like it doesn't fully adhere, so it's less painful to get. To create the mouth area and just pray that this stays on. Once I think start to put the connecting pieces on, it will be a little bit more secure. I hope. Okay, so far this is hard. Yeah. So this is much harder than I intended. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start to put down some latex with some tissue paper. Actually, I shouldn't have started here. I should have started up here. Because this is gonna kind of help blend those spaces where I added more latex on top of, or I'm sorry, Model Magic on. Now I need to make a little lip piece from here to here. So while this is drying, I guess we can go ahead and start to make the ears. Hopefully you're going to be able to see the ears. You know? Okay, now what I need to do is go around and powder this down. We're gonna powder it. I'm gonna go in with foundation, Makeup by Mario. Sponsor me. Okay, now I'm gonna go around and start to do some shading, do the eyebrows, and all that good stuff.